The Fantastic Four fans made a cool shirt for the movie, and this awesome Lego Marvel Fantastic Four First Steps set 76316 Fantastic Four versus Galactus construction figure 427 pieces. And this is based off the movie. I'm just finally glad that they have finally done a Lego set for Fantastic Four. And Galactus is great. Or should I say, fantastic. And many people think he should be the size of that or Ant-Man that was like Giant Man for Civil War set, where it's just brick built but it's shaped like a normal minifigure. I really don't like that. I thought the construction figure for Ant-Man was way better anyway, because it's just, why? And here's the front of the box. There's the back of the box. We get Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, aka Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and The Thing, aka Ben Grimes. And honestly, Thing should always be a big fig. Like, sure, he was a little bit shorter than the other team, but he's still bulky. And when you make him look like that, that's not enough. Like, you could see how he's bulky and wider than all three of the other characters. Alright. Let's get this open. So, I was gonna do a video of the cool Herbie popcorn bucket, but sadly my AMC didn't have it. So, I got the next best planned. Bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, and bag 4. Instruction book and stickers. Usually stickers are a pain, but honestly, I don't really care because I like the stickers that were in the X Mansion when many other people didn't like it. Open up bag 1. There it is. The rest of the figure must be in the smaller bag of bag 1. Because I did not see his legs or his face. Well, I just found his legs right when I was looking. And so, these two long, kind of like pillar pieces connect to this piece here. I think they call it a modified slope piece or something like that. That makes his legs. Then that connects to his actual legs. And then you got that. Then you got his torso, front and back. Then his face is basically a smirking expression and then just a smile expression. when there really should be a angry expression for battle scene. And then you got his hair. Or like a shocked expression for when, well, you see it in the trailer when he gets stretched like crazy by Galactus. Here's the figure. I mean, looks fantastic, but personally, if I were making my own figure for the Fantastic Four, for Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, I would have just given him the Avatar, I think it was the Way of the Water, something like that. Avatar legs, because I mean, they're way longer than that already, and same with the Avatar arms too. Because I mean, what they did's fine, but it's just weird. And all you have is the special legs, no special arms or anything. Alright. I built that without even looking at the instructions. The master builder. Alright. This piece here. And this light blue two-studded piece. Just like that, right there. Then we take this piece here. And this yellow piece. Just like that. For some reason it was not going on the first try, but I got it on. Then we take one of this piece and another one just like that piece, but a different shape, because the other one just goes left, whereas the other one goes right. There's the two pieces. That just goes there and right there. Then we take two of this piece. And man, I've been using this piece a lot in my other videos that are not Lego. And that goes in the back, just like that. And then you take two of this piece, put them right on the bottom, just like that. And then you take, thought I just saw it. There it is. This piece here, and you put that right there, just like that. And then flip it over. Take two of this piece here, and that goes on these spots here. And then take two of this three-studded piece. Goes right there and right there. And then take one of this connector piece and two of these ball joint pieces. The ball joint pieces will make the arms that will connect to the arms, and this piece here, the connector piece, will connect to the head. Then we take two of this corner piece. I'm gonna say that this color here for most of the bricks is like a magenta or something like that. I'm not really sure. And then this white connector piece. This will connect to the hips of the figure. That goes right in the middle. And then I was going to say connector piece, but it's not connector piece. The corner pieces go in the corners. Then you take two of this piece. Goes right there. Right there. Just like that. Then you take one of this piece and one of this piece. This piece goes on the bottom, and that piece goes on the top. Just like that. Then we take another of this blue two-threaded piece. That goes right in the middle. And then we take two of this piece. That goes on the sides there. And then we take four of this piece here. Ha! Four. Get it? Fantastic Four. And that goes on the sides here. Just like that. Then we take one of this piece and one piece float piece in that magenta piece color. Goes right there. That's pretty much just to show that his ribs area pretty much. And then I would just do this exact same for the other side. Just like that. Then take one of this piece, put that right there, and two of this piece here. One goes on the left side and one goes on the right side. And then after that, you take one of this piece, one of this piece here, and two of this piece again. Okay, so right here, then right in the middle, and then these go right there. Just like that. Then right above that, you take another of that piece, take one of this piece, and two of this piece. Right across, and this piece right down here, and these two pieces go on the left side of that, and the right side of that piece. And then take two of this pizza slice piece in magenta. Reason I say pizza slice is because this exact piece has been used for pizza before. And then two of these pieces. One on that side and one on that side. And then the pizza slice pieces go right there and right there. And then you take two more of those pizza slices and one of this piece. So I saw something on the piece. Just like that. And then we take two of this piece here. That goes right there at the bottom. And then we take two of this piece and two of... Oh, it looked like a completely different piece, but it's two of this corner piece, but flat instead of with the studs. And those both go on this, just like that. And then we take both of these, and those go right on the sides, just like that. And then we take two more of the pizza slice pieces, but in the dark blue, just like that. Now we take this piece here, put it right there, and many people are hating on that, on the set, that, like, about the dark red pieces, but honestly I don't care, because there's been multiple versions of Galactus, and one of them was in Fortnite, one of the best Fortnite seasons, the all Marvel season, and his costume, well, he was basically just like this, but more black and dark red color of a outfit. So maybe in a way they were trying to put two different versions in one. So you take two of this piece and two of this piece. The pink, the magenta goes right on top. And then we take these pieces and we basically make the shoulders of Galactus. The one who hungers. Just like that. Then we take this piece here. And we're on to our first sticker of the day. Sticker number 6. First sticker, pretty good. Usually it's sometimes are hard to do the stickers sometimes. So first we take these two pieces. The dark red goes in the middle. Then you take there it is. These two pieces. just like that. Then goes on top like that, and then we take another ball joint piece. And also, we're making the hips now. Now we take 4 of this clip piece and 2 of this gray stud piece. So it'd be clip, stud, clip. And you do that 2 times. Then they both, one goes on the right, one goes on the left. And then you take 2 of this piece here, and just like those 2 clip pieces, one goes on the left and one goes on the right. And then you take 1 of this piece, goes right there, and then you take 2 of this piece here. Just like that. And those pieces are the pieces that connect the legs to the hips. Then you take 1 of this piece, goes right on top. And then 2 of this corner piece, but they have studs instead of being flat. Just like that. And then you take 2 of this piece, almost drop the piece, and 2 of this piece. And all they do is that, I guess it's a Technic piece, goes inside of the hole, and then put it there and right here. Then take another of this piece, that goes right there, and then take another magenta 2-studded piece, and 1 of this dark blue I don't know what it's really called, but there's a stud in the middle with the left and right side being flat. Then take the 2 non-flats connector pieces. Okay, I think I skipped something. Ah, now I see what I did. Okay, there's no brick separator, so I'm just gonna have to use this. So, I actually skipped to 39 when I was supposed to do 38. The connector pieces go on first, and then that magenta piece. And then you take this piece here, that goes right on top. then you take 2 of that clip piece, goes right at the bottom, there, and right there. And then take this piece here, it goes right there. And then we take these 3 clip pieces, they go on just like that. And then you take these 3, they kind of look like arrowheads, so I guess I'll just call it that. Just like that. And then his tips are on. And now on to bag 2. That's fantastic. Say that again. That's fantastic. Alright. I think I know what the team's name is going to be. What is it? Fantastic Four. If you got that reference, put down in the comments down below. Then torso, arms, hands, legs, back of the torso. This is an invisible woman, aka Sue Storm. Front and back of the head, it's just Jen Orso or Black Widow reused, and so many characters are like that I don't really care that's like that, because sometimes it's just hard to print characters that look exactly like the character. But they could have at least done some special printing for her, because, well, her costume in this set is just like Johnny Storm's. Exactly like his costume. They didn't even add anything to show that, well, she's a female. Which many other Lego figures have the little detailing that is obvious that they're a female. So that's just a little weird that Lego didn't do that. And then here are her power pieces. 2 translucent clear pieces. There she is. Wait, where'd she go? She's back. Wow. Invisible Woman is going invisible on us. Alright, now this build, I is the legs. So I get this piece here and this piece here. The blue goes right on top like that. And then we got another back piece. And we take this piece right here. Like this right there. And then we get another connector piece, and then we get these two pieces. They connect just like that. And I believe that piece is what makes the leg move. Then we get one of this piece and another of this piece. Just like that. Then we get two of this piece here. One on one side and one on the other. And then you take this piece here, goes right there, just like that. And then we take a stud piece, just like that. And this piece here, that piece goes just like that. And that piece on there. And we connect it to his hip, just like that. And then we make the second leg. And I'm pretty sure that it will be the same technique as it was the first time. So far from what I see, it's the exact same way. Only difference I see is this will be going the other way instead of how it was on the first one. Just like that, got that part done. This piece again. And these two pieces. Here, there, and then there. And that's just the other side. Yep. Just like that. Got his legs. And you take one of this piece and one of this piece. Actually, we'll take two of that piece because it says 2x, meaning we'll do this 2 times. So I'll just quickly try to find the other one. Okay, got both of them. Then you'll take 2 of this piece. and two of this piece. Goes on just like that. And then the same for the other one. And then two of this piece. Just like that. And then two of it was stuck on a piece. Two of this piece. This goes on the back. Right there. Flip it over. Okay. Now we take this piece here and this piece. Put that in kind of halfway. Then we take this piece. It goes on the inside. Wow. It really doesn't want to go in. But it's obviously going to go in because that's where it goes. Well, I was trying to do that without using my tooth, but it doesn't want to work, so I'm just going to use my tooth. Okay. Got them both on. Sometimes pieces of that just don't like to go. Then we take two of this piece, and two of this piece. Also, two of this connector piece. Get it sewn just like that. And then this piece there. And two of this piece for each one. Just like that. Then you take one of this and one of this. Same pieces, just one's magenta and one's blue. Magenta goes in front and blue in the back. And then the same for the other one. Then we take four of this piece and two of this piece. Just like that, and there. And then do exactly the same for the other one. Then you take four of these and four of these because you got two each for both legs that we are building. And then the grays. Just like that. And then take two of this piece here. And that goes right there. Do that for the other one. Just like that. And then you take two of this piece. The box has fallen. Just like that. Do that for the other one. What have I done? Did it right for one, but I completely failed on the other. Yep. When nails are weakened, you use your other tools. So basically just fixing it back to how it's supposed to be. Okay, now we got both of them correct. Then we take 9 of this magenta piece here. And we would do that twice because there's each. Okay. And one goes here, one on the other side, one on the other side, and then you just repeat that. Then you do that again for the other one. Almost done. Just got 2 more to put in. And then we're at step 76. And got that. Step 76. Guess what it is? Exactly the same as that one. We just put the magenta pieces right down here. And then we take 2 of this piece. And 2 of this piece. Do that 2 times. Just like that. Just like that. And then we got his legs built. Just like that. Ooh. And now on to back 3. I think it's getting a little rocky in here. So yeah. So now we make the Thing. And let's see. Yep. I believe his torso is exactly the same as Susan Storm's and Human Torch's. I mean, I really don't see why they can't just give us what we want. Like the what was it called? The mid fig or whatever that they used for Mr. Incredible in the Incredibles video game. Like, heck, there's so many heroes that are big but not big enough to be Big Fig that could easily be done as that. Which, honestly, in my opinion, Thing is always big enough to be Big Fig. Okay, so here's Thing. Got his hands, his special molded head, piece, face, like a smirking, and then an angry face. I mean, it's alright, but he really should be better. At least make him the mid fig, or give us a big fig. I mean, him just being a normal minifigure makes no sense at all. Because he is way more bulky than Mr. Fantastic, Susan Storm, and Human Torch combined. He's the Hulk of the group. He's the strong guy. So he should be way bigger. So we take this piece here and 2 of this piece. And now we make the feet. 1 foot, and then I guess the other foot will be different because it doesn't say ×2 this time. And then take this piece and put it right on the bottom. Just like that. Then you take 1 of this piece and 1 magenta piece. Just like that. Just showing all the sides. And then we take this piece again. this time I got it in without using my teeth to get it. Get it right there. And then take one of this piece and one of this piece. And fix that piece because it's just coming off for some reason. And one of this piece. And now I'm just going through the pieces trying to find the next pieces I need. So one of this piece, another tree slope piece, and this piece here. Just like that. That piece is done. Now we take two of these Technic pieces, one here and one here. And then one of this piece here. That goes right on there like that. And then we got 1 foot done. Just like that. And then now we do the other foot. And honestly, it looks the exact same building technique as the first one, just for the other side. And all that means is it will face the other side instead of facing the side that the left one was facing. Got it. Okay. There. Here. Whoops. Whoops again. Those pieces again. I'm not seeing the slope piece. There it is. That. And those two again. The two small Technic pieces. Then we got the second foot. There you go. I was not sure if the whole figure will be able to go into frame. And now we build, looks like the left arm. So we take one of this connector piece, and then we get another sticker. Get sticker number 5. Don't believe there's a certain way it has to go on. as long as it's on there and straight. It can't be crooked. It's the only thing that matters for this sticker. Well, come on, sticker. Nope. Once again, nope. I think I got it as best as I'm gonna get it. Basically, it's just a square with small squares inside of the square. Now, take this piece here and that piece. And then we take this piece, just like that. And we take this piece here, both of those. One goes on top, one on the bottom. And this piece goes right here. And this piece here goes just like that. And then take another of this piece. And that makes it posable, movable, all that good stuff. And we take two more of the half stud, half clip piece. And they both go right here. And then after that, we take one of this piece and one of this piece. But I don't see how that's gonna work at all. That does not make any sense at all. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I didn't see that one of the clips was actually just a normal stud clip. Just like that. And then this piece goes right there. And then we take two more of those pizza slice pieces, one more of this piece, and one more of that piece. And with all three of those pieces, we get this. Right? Oh, it wasn't that piece. It was that piece, but in magenta. Now we take two of this piece into this piece. Just like that. Goes right here. Two pieces later. Just like that. Well, looks like this is gonna be a long video. Oh well. And these two pieces. One stud piece and one, well, non-stud piece. One connector piece and one two-studded piece. And then that piece there. And then the fingers. That connects just like that. And a figure can be held in his hand. And now we do the same thing for the right arm and hand. Nice. Sticker went on perfect that time. And this is exactly the same as the other one. So I'm just gonna speed through it as fast as I can. Fantastic Four. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's a banger right there, man. Almost got this part done. Now we're doing the other hand. I put every single finger on the wrong side. there is Galactus with both hands and arms and legs and feet. And now, on to bag 4, aka the last bag. Whew. I think it's getting a little fiery in here. Wonder why. Maybe it's because the Human Torch is here. Would have been kind of funny if they add the Lego baby piece because, well, in the trailers and all that, it shows the baby. Alright, so Peter Parker's head, don't really mind. Hawkeye's hair from the CMF, pretty good hair, I'd say. Then his flame pieces. And there's another piece I need. There it is. And then these fire pieces and the bottom piece. Just like that. Would have been cool if they could have made his the other side of the face like a fully flamed on version, or just give us a completely second figure that's flamed on, which is very easy considering look at all of the newer Ninjago figures. I mean, look at Kai and Zane. You can make a Iceman and Human Torch out of both of those characters. And pretty easily. Alright, now let's get on to building Galactus's head. Okay, got these two pieces. Guess there's a herald or something around here. Because I thought I just saw a ghost. And then I take one of these pieces here, goes right on the inside. And then we take two more of those. Well, one more of that piece and one of this piece. And the dark red piece goes on top of the piece there. And then we take two of these red pieces that are not red at all. In the instruction book, it's orange. Just like that. And man, I thought the fake Lego was the only one that messed up like that. And then put the back side of the head on. And then the specially printed headpiece, well, face piece of Galactus. And let me tell you, that looks fantastic. Ha! Then we take these pieces here. And take another that piece right there. Now we take a few pieces that I'm not sure if I'm familiar with. Yeah, I think these are new pieces. Looks just like that. And they go on both sides, just like that. Then put this round piece in the middle, and then we take four of this piece. All four of those go right there. Just like that. Then we take one of this piece and one of this piece. Just like that. And then take one of this piece here. And another of this piece. Then we take this one yellow piece here. Just like that. And then take this other piece here. Put that there. And then two more of this piece. Just like that. And then two of this piece. Just like that. Yeah. I think the Herald might have stolen a piece. Ah, found it. Right there. Just like that. And then the corner piece. And two of this piece here. Just like that. And then the other corner piece. And then two studs and two circular studs. And one's magenta, one's dark red. Goes right on the sides, and all it is that. Goes right there. And then take this flat tile piece here. And then take the two new pieces. One there, one there. Just like that. Nope. Actually, not like that. Goes on the other side. Away from the studs. And now, put that on top. Just like that. Then we take one stud and one two-studded piece. Just like that. Then we take one connector clip piece and one cheese slope piece. Just like that. I had a hiccup coming on right there. And then one of the new pieces. And that piece there. And there's a good amount of tile pieces on this part. this piece and the tree skull piece. Just like that. And then you do all of that for the other side. And then after all that, you have a second part for Galactus's helmet head thing. Just like that. He's almost completed. And after, we take one of these pole pieces and it goes all the way through those gray pieces there. And then we got sticker number 4. And there's 2 of them because there's one for the front and I think there's one for the back. But we're only doing the front right now. Going on pretty good. Just like that. And now there's 2 side ones. So number 1 for the middle. That's pretty good. Do number 1 again for the other side. And sticker number 3. And this towel piece at the top. And then sticker number 3. 2 more times. Or 3 more. Almost sound like I said Seymour from The Simpsons. And then 1 for one side. One for the other side. So now we got 2. Those will connect to the left and right side. Just like that. And on the back, same sticker as the front. Then take the pole piece again. That is right. There. Just like that. Whoa. Galactus just fell over. You must have consumed too many planets. I'm gonna take this piece and this piece. These two pieces. And this piece here. Just like that. Put it on the back, just like that. And you put that, just like that. And then the Human Torch can look like he's flying by. Wow, Mr. Fantastic. It's stuck in his hand, in Galactus's hand. And then Susan Storm running at him. And uh-oh, looks like it's clobbering time. Got all four. Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Thing. Man, this is a big figure. And not big fig like the Hulk. Like and subscribe to not miss another awesome video. Comment if you got any of those references I did. And keep those post notifications on. E equals MC squared. And flame on! Goodbye.